Hey guys, this is Danny Boy. This is a continuation of the From Ashes DLC on Eden Prime. And this one's kind of tough. Not too bad, but I do die a number of times, mainly because I just play it too aggressively. That is done intentionally. I do try to play kind of suicidally because that's just more fun, you know? But I would probably recommend just hunkering in these prefab houses and just picking guys off as they come to you. And I do that to an extent, but you shall see. So, trying to position my party members, but Liara just isn't cooperating. She goes out and dies, and then I res her immediately because I really want to use her for this fight. She dies again, so rage. That was definitely really annoying. I wanted her where I am right now. That's where I originally positioned her, and she decided she was going to run outside of the doors and then run back in rather than just run through the house. But whatever. Dealing with these guardians, I now know that I can charge a guardian, knock away his shield, and then kill him. Works better with a shotgun than the Hurricane. With the shotgun, you can just get a quick headshot and he's gone. The Hurricane doesn't always work out so well, though it went fine there. Avoiding a grenade by charging this guy, definitely love to do that as well. But there's just guy after guy after guy. But the house is just about clear, and I want to resurrect Liara, but there's just too many guys out here still. And there is a very intelligent engineer that is going to be a pain to deal with in a moment. But he just positioned a turret, and I want him to go away because I don't want him to heal that turret. I want to be able to deal with it. But he gets into the most annoying cover ever. Right here, and he just refuses to peek out and to expose himself. So I have quite the time trying to deal with him. I suppose I could have charged over there, but I was really afraid of that turret. And I really didn't have a lot of time to deal with him. I mean, if I charged over there, he would need to be dead instantly so I can take cover. It was just rather risky. And I didn't want to take that chance. But my death is kind of, I don't know, funny, fluky. It's a really odd death, and you'll see it pretty soon. I do not one-shot this fight again. I do die a few times because I play so aggressively. But this guy's about dead. Boom. Now this turret is not a problem. And I'm realizing that I can use Dark Channel to set up warp bombs, which I'm not accustomed to. I will not be using Liara much, though, so it's kind of moot. And so this is the second part of this fight. And I'm not sure, do I attack the engineer to make the turret go away? Do I attack the turret? Because one time I was attacking an engineer and his turret just exploded while he was placing it. So I don't know if it's from doing a certain number of damage to the engineer, or just destroying the turret really quickly, or what. Still not sure about that one. Something I'll have to experiment with if I remember. But I usually forget these things, so. And again, Liara placing herself in a forward position for some reason. I open the door, I see there's two turrets. I remember, oh yeah, I'm not an engineer. I can't sabotage one of them. That makes this all far more difficult than it would be. That is definitely one of the best parts of the engineer or the infiltrator, just sabotage. Granted, the infiltrator's a ton of other wonderful tricks up his sleeve. So the engineer's quite powerful too, but not to get into that spiel. Focusing on these guardians, just getting headshots through their middle slot with the Viper. I do like the Viper quite a bit. It does have a lot of ammo, though I have it modded for increased ammo capacity, which I actually had left over from when I used the Mantis for the 1 second in Grissom Academy. Should have switched that to a damage mod. And so this is all going well. I have a singularity placed. I feel like this room is locked down, so I'm going to open up in a moment to deal with this guy, and all of a sudden, boom, blah, 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 and I'm gone. This guy just sneaks right past me in an instant. He kills me. Thought the room was locked down with a singularity, but no. Alright, moving right along. So that sucked. Wasn't expecting that. And this is where I decide to get really aggressive. I don't want to just stay in the house. I want to come out here and play. And it does not go well initially. But that's more from my incompetence than anything else. Basically, in order to do this, you need to have pretty much everybody locked down that you can survive. Oh, wait. That actually comes a little later. Right now, I'm trying to run past and just flank these guys from behind. But this positions me in low ground, and low ground is usually bad. And I lock that guy down with a stasis, and I think all is clear, but no, I just instantly killed. I'm not really sure what killed me, but the thing with low ground, you never know who has line of sight on you, really.
Yeah. I've got the signal.
So, I tried that, but that's the last time I'm going to try that. I'm going to just focus on these guys, and this is what I was talking about a little earlier. You can charge on these guys, but you need to make sure everybody's locked down. And I keep forgetting that I have Singularity. I am not used to using Singularity when I usually are. I generally just use Stasis, so I'm not really thinking about it. But what I should have done is use Singularity on those Guardians, or even Concussive Shot. The Concussive Shot only seems to work when they're facing away from Garrus or something. It doesn't seem to be a 100% chance to get rid of their shields, to knock their shields away. Though even Singularity seems to fail sometimes. I'm not really sure if party members have to be positioned in a particular spot or what, but if they have to be in flanking position, I don't know. But even without Singularity, I do manage to kind of just get through this by the skin of my teeth, but it could have been a lot easier if I had locked down those Guardians with a Singularity or a Concussive Shot. And here I'm just trying to get my bearings, want to see what's around me. Very helpful. I hate to do it. I really, really hate pausing, but it helps a lot when you're charging into groups of enemies to know exactly where everybody is, to know if there's somebody that needs to be locked down by a party member while you finish off somebody else. And now I know that I need to be very careful about this room and these turrets and this engineer and all these evil people over here. I'm trying to deal with this engineer, but he's not cooperating. They never do. And again, trying to make use of the Viper. I don't really usually use sniper rifles. I don't really like sniping. I've gone into this in detail in my engineer playthrough. I'm not sure if I'll use it again, really. I think I'll be using the particle rifle next and seeing how effective that is at short ranges. That's a really nice all-around weapon. So that's taken care of, and I'm not going to use that room on the left anymore. I'm a little gun-shy from that now, and I'm going to flank on the right, which actually seemed to work better, to just keep that door closed, because they don't seem to come through that door if you keep it closed to begin with. So, just positioning here, getting my guys ready to protect my flank in case they do come through that door, because I'm not 100% on that. And I thought that that guy was going to move right, but he moved back and to the left, so that was me attempting to lead and failing. Really wish I did have a damage mod in this Viper. Does pretty bad damage, as you can see, a lot of shots. One of those was even a headshot. Decent at killing Guardians, though, even unmodded for damage. As long as you can consistently get shots through the mail slot, which I'm pretty good about doing. And I am going to succeed, by the way. This is the last part of this battle. We do have one more part of the mission, which will be coming up next. This engineer, I don't know... I make a mistake here. I should have charged on this guy. I don't know. I guess I'm just in sniping mode right now. Instead, I use Dark Channel, but I really should have just charged him. I have no idea why I didn't do that. I guess I just didn't feel like switching weapons, and I didn't want to use a sniper rifle. Oh, I must have thought there was a turret over here. I wasn't sure. I didn't check my radar yet again. And he's still alive! What the hell? How is he still alive? And this whole thing was a bit frustrating for me. So I take out my rage on his corpse. So that's all that is. But this is coming to a close. There's just a little bit of story left. So thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more, and have a good one.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold. It's somebody's home.
We didn't kill these people, and we're going to shut down the bastards who did.